Hi there guys, back doing a quick video today. I just wanted to see what the audience was like. I'm still here, I'm still trading, and I just wanted to see what the market was doing right now and give you some quick analysis on what I am seeing in the market. Now generally over the summer holidays I tend to shut down a little bit on social media, across YouTube, x.com, and basically spend time with the family. I last did a video in June. I basically didn't hit the monetization on YouTube because of all of the rules, so I'm just trying and testing the audience out. If I believe that the audience is there, I'll try and go monetized again before next July 2024, which obviously then will be in the bull run. So yeah, just testing you guys out. Do you want to watch my content? If so, press like on this video. Watch it a few times, I don't mind. So yeah, I'm looking at Ethereum at the moment. Let's just flip over to Bitcoin. Now this is the 1 hour chart. Obviously I follow the market cipher rules. There was a blood diamond here which has ultimately pushed the market down. The waves are below the zero line and the cash is sort of coming up and the VWAP is below. So when the VWAP is below the zero line, which is the white line here, let's just make me a little bit smaller. So that's the zero line, and the VWAP is below. We generally tend to wave around and come back up, but these VWAPs weirdly have been above the zero line since 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and they never came below it. So there was a big push up in cash, which I don't believe we've seen in the chart yet. So there could be a little bit of a delay in this, pushing the market back up to $27,000 Bitcoin. That is yet to be seen. Now when we start getting these triangles underneath the price, that would confirm to me that we're going to go back up. For now there's a red dot, the market is pushing down, the RSI is high, pushing down, so we could see some down action today, but like I say, I don't think this cash has been realised. I think it is going to push the market up. Now just wanted to point this out. If I head over to the weekly, the VWAP is coming up, and we're only a week, maybe two away from this crossing the zero line, which pushes us past September. So I'm looking at that. There is bearish divergence on the waves, which again could push the market down. Now some people don't understand why these waves occur. So as the waves go up, obviously this is cash coming into the system, and people don't understand why, if the price is the same height in the candles, why would the waves be smaller? Now that's simply because that the move is from the bottom of that wave to the top. Now that ultimately pushed the candles from down here up to 30,600. Then the markets came down. Now it did come down to this point and the waves obviously came down. But when we get that next push up, we're not necessarily pushing up from the same point. We're not pushing up from down here, which is where the waves started. The waves actually started down at 17,000, and it pushes up. So it doesn't take as much cash to push from this point to the top as it did from this point to the top. So the waves are reducing. So you get that divergence, and it pushes the price back down. At the moment, we have the anchor waves, which I see on the weekly. And this is the trigger wave. Now if this trigger wave prints a green dot and the VWAP crosses above, we could see a couple of weeks of green action. Now just ignore that. The last time the VWAP crossed above, we spent 4 weeks going up, which was quite exciting. So the VWAP came up to the top, it started decreasing, but we were at this price, at this $30,000 to $31,000 for 4 weeks before we started coming back down. Now we do have a positive candle to the upside at the moment, and Bitcoin is wavering in at just under 27,000, so 26,600. I would hazard a guess that if that momentum is going to continue to the upside, we are going to come back up to the $30,000 again over the next 4 weeks. Now we are the 22nd of September at the moment. This is huge resistance, that's why I've left this line in. And if you look at order blocks, we have some heavy order blocks down at the 21,313. Now, if we do come down and touch this, I still think we would touch that and bounce back up to the $30,000 area. So we would come down, eat that order block up, and come back up to this resistance zone. So that's kind of what I'm looking at as analysis at the moment. It is going to take something to drop the price down to 20,000. Now, when Elon Musk decided to tell everyone that he'd sold or drawn down on his Bitcoin, we had this massive candle here, and ever since then we've kind of been pushing around that price, trying to push that price back up. I do think there's more upside, with a potential of a downside wick and then up first. Now I'm heading over to Ethereum. I'm looking at Ethereum. I trade Ethereum at the moment. I did a lot of trading on ICP and it was a little bit too volatile. So I always say that if Bitcoin does 4%, ETH can do 7%, ICP can do 20%. So that's great if it's in the right way, but it's not if it's in the wrong way. So you can lose your funds quite quickly, and yeah, we did lose some funds in August during the summer holiday. So obviously my aim is to get that back. Now, order blocks on the Ethereum charts are quite heavy on the 5 minute at 1580. I was teaching somebody last week, and I did point out that 1580 was the price that we would come down to. So we go to the 1 hour chart, and it's mainly because of this heavy congestion at this price at the 1580 area. So when I was teaching, I was up at this blood diamond, and sure enough it came down and touched the 1580. Now again, similar story to Bitcoin, I do think the market is going to head back up. So it's not quite a double bottom, but you can see, I like drawing these rotational boxes, you can see an uptrend. Then it's not necessary that we're going to come down, it's not necessary that we're going to go up first, we can come down first before we head back up. Now if we go to the 2 hour and shrink the screen, we have got this order block down at 1455. So if Bitcoin is going to drop to 20, we are going to see more downside also on Ethereum. There's a lot of pressure on Ethereum at the moment. So we've had this turn, we could see this bounce again before we head back up to the 1600 or maybe even the 1800 area. We do have order blocks again at these prices. So that's what I think. I think that potentially, yeah, we could see downside. The maximum pain for people is to take the opposite direction. So let me just show you this. Now this is not the whole market, this is just the GMX website on Arbitrum, but the general feeling for this, let me just take out these numbers. So I follow Chico Crypto, and he claims that when, and he's been right so far, he claims that when the open interest reaches about 100 million, then depending on which way round these two numbers are, you tend to go the opposite way. So there are a lot more long positions open at the moment than there are short positions, and whales like to cause pain. So the general thing is when this gets to 100, then the long positions are going to be at risk, and therefore the long positions will get taken out by the shorts. So that's another theory, that the potential is that we will see downside before we go up. If you want to follow Chico Crypto's channel, he does post these now and again. But that's certainly something I've been looking at recently, and it has fallen true so far. So guys, that's my analysis for today. If you want to see more of this, obviously I'd like you just to smash that and hurt that like button. Please comment on the video as well. If you don't comment on the video, if you don't press like, it doesn't feed out to more people. Therefore, when I spend money on advertising the channel, it just doesn't reach as many people. I was spending about $200 a month prior to now to try and push out the channel, try and get more noticed. And I do think there should be more room for British people doing analysis like this across YouTube. Now, if you think that is a good idea, please support the channel. And I'd like to get out there and grow the channel, you know, get the office. This is just a YouTube war that I spent 200 quid on. You know, help me out. If you guys want to see me expand, you want to see more faces on the channel, I can employ people, grow the channel. Right now, I'm just here to support me and the family. A few friends, families, and a few business people that I just look after to try and push the company. But like I say, if you guys want to see more engagement, then support the channel, and I'll give you more content, more fluid, solid content. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.